Fixing His Heart. Written by Devyn Morgan. Narrated by Kirk Hall. Chapter 1. Dr. Norman McCarthy approached the third-floor nurses' station at Ridgefield Memorial Hospital. He adjusted the stethoscope around his neck as he placed his electronic chart on the tidy counter. He smiled when he noticed the autumn decorations. The mini scarecrow's face looked all the cuter with the addition of the small bandage that someone had affixed to his cheek. The doctor's resonant and commanding voice reported, "The only change in meds is for Mr. Gavin in room 325. He finished his previous course of antibiotics this morning. I adjusted the dosage and switched him over to amoxicillin, starting with this afternoon's med rounds." Nurse Janice Reyes glanced at her computer screen. "Yes, I see your documentation. It updated wirelessly from your electronic pad." Norman responded, "Good. You know I just like to be sure. I don't trust these computers half the time. We spend the bulk of our days now staring at monitors, typing on keyboards, and tapping touchscreens with styluses. I feel like we've just about lost the last human touches to practicing medicine." Janice shook her head. "You care too much about your patients. That would never happen with you." Norman smiled. Perhaps he even blushed slightly at the compliment. Focusing on another aspect of his original complaint, he continued, "What would happen if we had a power outage? We'd all be helpless around here." "The backup generator would kick in," the nurse replied without missing a beat. Norman bristled. "You know what I mean." Janice laughed. She felt comfortable enough with her colleague, who also happened to be her best friend, to pepper him with some gentle teasing. "You sound worse than my grandfather when he retired as chief of staff over at County General. Of course, he had an excuse. He was in his early 70s. How old are you again?" 33. "You're too young to complain about technology, Norman." Norman scoffed. "Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Plus, don't forget, in gay years, I'm like 48. Janice raised her eyebrow. "How do you figure that?" "We've been friends long enough, Janice. I think you'd have the formula down by now. It goes twink, stud, prime years, over the hill. I missed the first two stages, spending all my time studying in college and medical school. Then I had a brief brush with glory, only to see it all."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?